Tragedy on Christmas Day. The grim discovery made inside a mobile home that went up in flames, and the help came too late.
Plus, one of the most historic tornado outbreaks in history. The incredible size of one tornado that took a direct aim at Mobile, Alabama, and other areas now left to pick up the pieces in a rare day of storms.
And working on Christmas Day, the bonds being formed at fire stations across the valley, and how these dedicated heroes are able to get through the holidays as one big family.
Now, Nevada's first choice for news. This is Channel 8 News Now at 6.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us. A Christmas morning tragedy resulting in the deaths of 2 people.
A mobile home near US 95 and Boulder Highway went up in flames, trapping the victims inside. When firefighters got to the Miracle Mile mobile home park, they tried getting into the home, but the doors were locked. They were finally able to bust in, but sadly, it was too late to save anyone.
It's so sad because, you know, everybody's, you know, trying to wake up and, you know, open their gifts and stuff like that, having fun, and this happening, especially in front of my house. I mean, it's so sad.
Investigators are still trying to determine the cause of the fire and confirm exactly who lives there. Officials say the firefighters responded quickly and were able to put out the fire within 6 minutes. And a Christmas Eve fire may have been intentionally set. Authorities say the fire started around 10 o'clock near Rainbow and Flamingo. Firefighters were able to contain damage to about half of the duplex. Investigators say the fire caused about $50,000 in damage. One of the 4 people inside the apartment was hurt, and firefighters say he actually started the fire. He was arrested on arson charges.
Well, the other big story tonight, strong storms hammering the Gulf Coast region right now. From Texas to Alabama, storms have brought everything from snow to tornadoes.
That's right. The hardest hit area is Mobile, Alabama. A very powerful and large tornado took a direct hit at the area near downtown. Rescuers are working right now to find survivors and make sure that they get the help that they need. There are reports that a medical center and dozens of homes have also been destroyed.
Well, the tornado threat is still in place for next several hours, and Darren Miller actually has the latest, right, on what how it's affecting maybe
this is a bad situation. In fact, so far they reported 15 tornadoes have touched down on the ground. So a bad situation over towards the south. This could be the largest tornado break ever on Christmas Day, and you see it there. There's a squall line here affected with a cold front kind of pushing through a good part of the country here. You can see on the back edge of this system producing some snow right now falling in Arkansas. So this system means business here. Some severe weather, reports of damaging homes, some downed tree lines, and this will continue for several more hours there. As you can see those red boxes there, those are tornado watches in effect right now for at least the evening hours. And look at all that rain now pushing through Alabama. You can see extending all the way down towards the south coast there. And again, this is pushing off at about 25 to 35 miles per hour. So some very extreme weather there, pushing along this cold front. Cold air back towards the west, warm air out ahead of it. When those two clash, you have severe weather, and that's the situation going on right now. Back here at home here, we got a lot of clouds outside. It's much cooler today than it was yesterday. The high yesterday at 63, the high today at 48 degrees. We'll take a look at our forecast, and we'll take a look at what we can expect for New Year's Day and New Year's Eve coming up. Shauna, back to you for right now. See you in a few minutes.
All right, thanks a lot, Darren. Well, while many kids are able to open up presents surrounded by family, other children throughout the valley don't have the same privilege. Lauren Rosella has more on how the community is working to make the holiday merry for kids in local shelters.
Silent night.
While they may not be with parents this holiday, for the kids at Child Haven, the day is full of song.
Holy night.
The tree twinkles, stacked with presents donated from people all throughout the valley.
Brown young virgin, mother and child.
Nothing can replace their families, but we do try to make it as nice as possible.
Child Haven is a shelter for kids not able to stay with parents or who are between foster homes. They accommodate kids of all ages and those with special needs.
And it's a difficult transition for kids anytime that it happens. Around the holidays, it's particularly tough.
At any given time, this facility has between 5 and 25 kids. Sometimes kids even come in on Christmas.
They'll walk in with that deer in the headlights like this was supposed to be Christmas, what happened?
Organizers say each year between 2 and 4 kids arrive on the holiday, sometimes because of an incident that happened in their home. Those kids will receive food and clothes, plus a gift from Santa.
Their eyes just light up like, are you kidding me? You know, and it's just so nice to see, to be able to do something for them.
Mistletoe hung where you can see every couple tries to stop.
Managers say the goal is to work to get kids back into families and hopefully a Christmas tree of their very own. Lauren Rosella.
The Christmas tree, have a happy holiday.
8 News Now.
All right, well, Child Haven is looking for donations of clothes and toys year-round, not just for Christmas. So for more on how to help, you can visit 8newsnow.com. The key word for that is child.
Well, for many in the Valley, Christmas is just another day at work, and some are even working on their holiday to make sure you have an even safer Christmas celebrations. 8 News Now reporter Brian Brennan spent the day with some very busy firefighters.
6 firefighters at Station 32 on the Strip are working a 24-hour shift that started at 7 a.m.
Loading dock of Pop Sinatra for a 34-year-old male.
Within minutes of arriving at the firehouse, they said they had to respond to a slip and fall at the Aria Hotel. It's a hectic pace Captain Troy Jepson says is typical on the holidays.
Anything and everything, slip and falls, sick people. Wake up feeling sick, fire calls should they come in. We get a lot of those this time of year because everybody's starting up their heaters in their houses.
This is the first Christmas Gerardo Fernandez will spend as a Clark County firefighter. A few days ago, he had to explain to his young nephews that working on the holidays is part of the job description.
They stopped by the station a couple of days ago when we had family day, and they know that I have to work and help other families.
The firefighters say by spending so much time together, they are one big family.
We are probably one of the more dysfunctional families you'll absolutely see.
They say that's what keeps them in the Christmas spirit despite having to work.
Some of these guys got to work 3 days in a row and they won't see their families at all during the holiday season, really. So that can happen. And by us being kind of the adoptive family, if you will, it helps keep things nice and easy.
And they say being a family is what makes them able to look out for the community and each other.
I'm pretty sure you could ask any firefighter and they would certainly lay their life down for the person sitting next to them or on any given situation.
Brian Brennan, 8 News Now.
And many of the people working today say it's all about being flexible and say they plan their Christmas celebration around their work schedule. Well, stores will be busy tomorrow with people returning unwanted gifts and also those on the hunt for some great bargains. Experts are predicting post-Christmas sales to be steeper than years past, and there'll be even more deals than last year. One reason is because Christmas this year falls on a weekday, so retailers have to do more to get your attention. And some of the biggest discounts will be on clothing and brand name gadgets, and I know where Shauna is going to be tomorrow. I think right after work, we're going to go do a little shopping.
That's right, down the street,
get some deals, right? That's what's dangerous about having the mall right next to our station.
Well, and if you did any shopping over the weekend, all I heard from sales associates were, come back on Wednesday. The big sales are on Wednesday, so
good deal. There's
they got
a good
my
tip
attention.
For you. Yeah,
that's right. Well, another private university sets its sights on Las Vegas, the campuses that you might start seeing soon.
Plus, gearing up for an inauguration, why there's a better chance you can see the president in person as he's sworn in for his second term.
This portion of 8 News Now was brought to you by Desert Automotive Group.
I'm Alan Yarbrough, sales manager, Jim Marsh Kia. We've just become the used car outlet for Las Vegas. That's right, outlet financing, outlet pricing, and outlet selection. We have cars starting as low as $29.95. We have payments as low as $99 per month. So give us a call right now at 946-1000 or come by 8555 West Centennial Parkway. Outlet financing, outlet pricing, outlet selection. And remember, if you don't drive here, you can't save here.
0.9% financing for 60 months is our final offer. It has to be. It's the end of the year. The Honda year-end clearance is your final chance to get the Honda you want with the best deal of the year. 0.9% financing for 60 months. That's this year's final offer. Okay, want another one? How about Civics for $139 a month? Less than $5 a day. You spend more than that on wrapping paper.
Don't wait. Tear into Finley Honda, Desert Honda, or Finley Honda Henderson today.
Huntsman Cancer Institute brings a powerful weapon to the fight against cancer, the most extensive genetic database in the world. Our researchers have discovered gene mutations responsible for colon cancer, breast cancer, melanoma, and many other cancers that have resulted in major improvements for cancer prevention and care.
Huntsman Cancer Institute relies on people like you to continue our research. Join us in our fight to find a cure for this terrible disease. Please give generously today.
Why is everybody in such a hurry? Because it's the final 100 hours of the Ford year-end celebration. Last chance to get the best deals of the year on America's freshest lineup. Hurry in for the great mileage. Hurry in for the latest technology. The clock is ticking, so hurry to the final 100 hours of Ford's year-end celebration before everything's gone. And one more thing. Hurry.
Get up to $28.95 cash back and no charge sync and sound on Focus. Or $500 cash back plus $500 year-end bonus cash on Fusion.
So visit your Southern Nevada Ford stores today.
Wow. Expecting a little more? Then come celebrate the Hyundai Holiday Sales Event with the stylish Elantra. Or get $1,500 holiday bonus cash on every new Sonata with no payments until March 2013.
Wow. Right now, get an Elantra for only $179 a month or drive home with $500 in holiday bonus cash at Planet Hyundai Sahara, Planet Hyundai Centennial, and Henderson Hyundai Superstore.
This portion of 8 News Now is brought to you by Walker Furniture.
Welcome back. A man is dead after trying to save his dog from a speeding train. Washoe County Sheriff's officials say that the man was walking near Boomtown Casino in Reno when his dog got too close to the tracks. The man then got stuck trying to save the dog and fell onto the train tracks. Authorities say that the train could not stop in time.
Well, you may soon start seeing a new university open campus here in Southern Nevada. Grand Canyon University, based in Phoenix, is considering adding campuses throughout the Southwest, including here in Las Vegas and Albuquerque, New Mexico. The 63-year-old private Christian college went public with a stock offering in 2008, and it has been expanding ever since.
If you're heading to President Barack Obama's inauguration next month, or you're planning to, you should not have too much trouble finding a room in the nation's capital. Hotels say that demand as of now is lower than the president's first inauguration in January of 2009, when 1.8 million people came to D.C. to see the swearing in of President Obama. Officials now expecting only between 600 and 800,000 people to hit the city this time around. Second inaugurations, they say, typically draw less people to Washington.
Yeah, I guess maybe the pomp and circumstances kind of died down over the past 4 years.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, some of the strangest Christmas weather in years.
Yeah, the drastic differences people are dealing with and the trickle-down effects it's having on the rest of the country. That's coming up.
This portion of 8 News Now is brought to you by Team Ford.
Hi, I'm Shauna Khorrami, and I'm searching for the Valley's unsung heroes.
If you know someone who deserves to be honored for their unselfish works, go to 8newsnow.com, click on Acts of Kindness, and nominate them today. It's good news you'll only find on 8 News Now.
A successful business never stops building, and a little construction means big savings. During Henderson Chevrolet's Renovation Markdown, secure low financing rates without perfect credit. Plus, get into a new Chevy Cruze, just $99 a month, or new Chevy Malibus, just $139 a month. The renovation is almost complete, but our commitment to customer satisfaction is unchanged. Hurry, with little construction left, big savings end soon at Henderson Chevrolet, your GM dealer of the year.
Excuse me, sir. I'm gonna have to ask you to power down your little word game. I think your friends will understand.
Oh, no, it's actually my Geico app. See? I just paid my bill.
Did you really? From the plane?
Yeah, I can manage my policy, get roadside assistance, you know, pretty much access Geico 24/7.
Sounds a little too good to be true, sir. I'll believe that when pigs fly.
Okay, did she seriously just say that?
Geico. Just a click away with our free mobile app.
Who are you gonna call? The wait is over. It's Desert's year-end event right now at Desert Honda, your neighborhood Honda dealer. Get a new 2012 Civic just $119 a month, or 0% financing on new 2012 Hondas. Plus, 2 years maintenance is included on every vehicle. No matter how you sing it, Desert Honda is the one to call.
The holidays are over and it is time to put your feet up and relax. Preferably on something comfy from RC Willie's After Christmas sale.
Take advantage of incredible values in every department. This sofa is $399. Save $600 on this bedroom set, now $999. Save $500 on this Frigidaire laundry pair, plus buy one pedestal, get the second free. This 55-inch LED high-definition TV is only $699. RC Willie, your home, your way.
Walker's closing out 2012 with a bang, and everything is marked down to move. Buy this two-piece Chase sectional or this two-piece sofa and love seat. Doorbuster price just $597 each. Save up to 80% off and pay no down or interest till 2014. Shop Walker today and save.
Sundance Helicopters. Call 736-0606.
Now, Nevada's first choice for news. This is Channel 8 News Now at 6.
Welcome back. For thousands of families along the Gulf Coast, their Christmas night is being spent picking up the pieces as winter storms spawn dangerous tornadoes. More than a dozen tornadoes touched down from Texas to Alabama, and the most damage was in Mobile, which took a direct hit from a massive storm. Danielle Nottingham has more from Washington.
A major storm system is promising to bring snow, sleet, and possibly some Christmas Day tornadoes to the nation's midsection. There are winter storm warnings stretching from Oklahoma to Pennsylvania. Some parts of upstate New York and Pennsylvania could see 1 to 2 feet of snow. In the southeast, the largest tornado threat ever seen on Christmas Day, brought on by the winter storm coming from the west, mixing with the warm waters of the Gulf of Mexico.
Severe thunderstorm warnings are ongoing, and what that's causing is the potential for a widespread severe weather outbreak.
The National Weather Service says parts of Arkansas could get up to 10 inches of snow, causing whiteout conditions, making driving nearly impossible. In Missouri, liquid salt trucks are already preparing roads for the approaching storm.
Those roads are slick, and if you don't have to get out, please don't get out.
All this severe weather is complicating travel plans as millions are set to return home. There have already been 5,000 cancellations this week, with more expected in the next couple of days. A Christmas Day trip to the Big Apple for Furlander Gangle and her daughter has been delayed, but she's not letting the frustrations of the day get to her.
It's just a tad bit, but not much. It's Christmas. I mean, you got to be happy, right?
This storm is part of the same system that brought more than 4 feet of snow in the high Sierras of California just a few days ago. Danielle Nottingham, CBS News, Washington.
Well, today's storms could rival a deadly outbreak from 1982 when 29 tornadoes killed 3 people in 5 states. Wow, it's a mess. I can't imagine. I mean, we're so mild here, Shauna.
I know.
It's amazing.
I may have complained a little bit about how
what, today?
Now I just feel
oh
like
my
an
gosh,
awful
yes.
person. Like,
That's bad timing though on Christmas Day to be dealing with a severe tornado outbreak. Yeah, so we'll take a look at the radar here in a few seconds. Here it's a lot colder today than it was yesterday because yesterday highs were in the upper 50s and lower 60s, and today the high was only 48 degrees. And the reason why is because of all the clouds that you see outside. Those clouds really began to push in last night. We've got a lot of clouds here right now. They'll be here at least through tonight, really in through tomorrow, because we're getting ready for another cold front to move through beginning late tonight and off on all day tomorrow. So we're at 44 degrees. That's the current temperature out of Henderson right now. It's a little bit warmer out towards the Strip at 46. It's about 10 degrees cooler than we really should be. Normal high should be 56 degrees. So here are the numbers currently. Van Wagenen, you're at 43. El Dorado, you're at 46. Fort Apache, you're at 42. Back towards the west there, you can see down towards the Heron 15 at 45 degrees. And then obviously it's much colder outside the valley. Pioche, you're at 29. Rachel, you're right above the freezing mark at 33. Mount Charleston below the freezing mark at 29. Laughlin, you're at 49. And all the way down towards Prim, their current temperature at 43 degrees. So here was the official high today. Remember, yesterday the high was 63. The high today at only 48. That's 8 degrees off where we should be. Normal high is 56. Sunset time's already occurring starting at 4:32, and tomorrow morning as you wake up, sunrise will happen at 6:50. So here is the radar, and here's all the clouds here. Some snow showers to the northern part of the state, and here's the cold front right here. So again, tomorrow, as the cold front pushes through, we're looking at a 40% chance of maybe seeing some showers here in the valley, a better chance of seeing some more mountain snow, and again, you can see all the rain from San Francisco all the way up towards Reno and Lake Tahoe getting hammered with snow right now. All right, so here's the severe weather over towards the south right now, the deep south. Reports of some 15 tornadoes have already touched down on the ground, and this is a bad situation here. We've got the watch boxes here, tornado watches and warnings, and this will continue at least through this afternoon and through tonight as well. You can see right now Alabama getting hammered with some very heavy rain there. 37 for an overnight low for us under mostly cloudy skies. Tomorrow, again, the cold front swings through, a lot more cloud cover. We're looking at a chance for some rain and some more mountain snow. 53 tomorrow, 51 on Thursday, upper 40s on Friday. We get ready for the weekend, and then we get ready for New Year's Day and New Year's Eve. It looks pretty nice and quiet with highs in the lower 50s. Have a great what's left of Christmas Day. Patranya, Shauna, and Scott, back to you with sports right now, okay?
Thanks, Steve.
Thanks, Darren.
Had to double check there, right? To see who was hosting.
He's like, wait, it's not the usual crew. Hey, it doesn't even feel like a Tuesday, right?
No.
It doesn't.
It's so odd.
I don't know. I don't know what I feel. I feel like it's a weekend.
It's
Maybe it's because there was all this NBA action.
Maybe.
You know, maybe it's because the Lakers creamed the Knicks.
Yeah, Christmas Day, always bringing presents, family, and a large helping of NBA action. Coming up, Kobe and Carmelo going shot for shot at Staples. But in the end, how a big man made the game's biggest play. And home runs for a cause. How a standout baseball player from our area is helping a young boy. Next in sports.
It's Team Ford Lincoln's 100-hour sales event. Final days of the year-end celebration countdown ends January 2nd. Over 500 new vehicles to choose from. Team pays your first year's net registration. 2013s arriving daily, like the new Focus for $169 per month, or new 2013 Ford Escape for only $19,413. 2012s must go. Save up to $10 grand off MSRP on new 2012 F-150s. Team Ford Lincoln, US 95 and Ann Road, #1 in Nevada.
It's the Ross After Christmas Clearance. Thousands of new markdowns. Save up to 75% compared to department stores. Better hurry to Ross before it's all gone.
There's strength in numbers, and when it comes to BMW selection, there's more down the line with a power of 9. Desert BMW is part of the largest BMW group in the West. 9 BMW locations with over 3,000 new and certified pre-owned BMWs to choose. And now, during the Happier New Year event, lease a new 2013 BMW 528i for only $499 a month. And every new BMW comes with factory scheduled maintenance at no cost. We've got your BMW at desertbmw.com.
You were just in a car accident, and you know you need help now.
You need your car fixed. You need a good doctor. You're out of work, and it's costing you money. Where do you go for the answers?
At Shook & Stone, we've been helping people like you for more than 15 years. We're covering over $100 million for thousands of clients here in Nevada.
Call for our 24-hour guarantee. Within 24 hours, we'll start working to get you money.
For a free consultation, pick up the phone. Call Shook & Stone at 385-2220.
Hey, this is Chop with Tobin Dodge Superstore. There's never been a better time to buy.
Now, during our Dodge Dart Big Finish event, drive the hottest car on the planet at the lowest price you'll find anywhere. The all-new 2013 Dodge Dart, the most technologically advanced car in its class. 40 MPGs, customizable dash display, and looks that thrill while they last. Get the 2013 Dodge Dart at Tobin Dodge for only $15,990 or $99 a month. Unbelievable.
Only at Tobin Dodge Superstore, #1 for a reason.
Eyeglass World asks, what do you look for when you buy glasses?
I like to mix it up, so I need bold styles, classic styles, and affordable prices. Having lots of choices and saving money is important. That's why I come to Eyeglass World.
Only Eyeglass World gives you 2 pairs for $78, so you can always afford more than 1 pair.
My glasses are part of my personal style. They're me.
Eyeglass World. Glasses that make the difference. Prices that make it possible.
From 8 News Now, sports with Scott Bemis.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Well, after that horrific start, the Lakers finally showing some life, having won 4 in a row, heading into today's holiday feast with the Knicks. Kobe's squad also trying to win its 2nd straight with Steve Nash back in the lineup. Quite a duel developed between the top 2 scorers in the NBA, Carmelo and Kobe. Anthony had 34. Knicks took an 8-point lead in the 3rd. Kobe led the Lakers back, though, finished with 34 himself. 9th straight game, he's been over 30. Then, with under 15 seconds left, it's a 3-point game. Look at the big guy, Pau Gasol. Yeah, the hammer. Lakers are back to 500. Shauna's happy. They win it by 6. In Miami, Heat and Thunder in an NBA Finals rematch. Under 7 to go, D-Wade decides, hey, I'm going to go get athletic. Yeah, the jam. Then under a minute to go, Heat by 3. Durant with 2 of his 33. But moments later, it's LeBron to Bosh. Thunder then go frosty. That's a Christmas reference for cold. In the final seconds, missing a couple threes that would have tied it. Heat win it 103 to 97. Well, it's going to be an exciting Christmas break for Arborview senior baseball player Tyler Garrison. He'll be traveling to Florida, where he'll be trying to impress scouts and trying to honor a little boy back home.
This past Saturday, as they've done a bunch of times in the past several months, Tyler Garrison and Julian Zamora got together to practice a little baseball.
He's fun, he's funny, he's cool.
He's a pretty good pitcher, so I was showing him some things last time we were in here, and man, can he swing the bat too.
Ironic, because in a couple days, it'll be Tyler swinging the bat for 10-year-old Julian. You see, Tyler's been invited to take part in this week's Power Showcase at Marlins Ballpark in Miami. The showcase has a home run derby, where each player partners up with a baseball fan from his area who is suffering from a life-threatening medical condition.
I wanted to find a boy that loved baseball as much as I did.
So Tyler called the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and they told him about Julian, a young boy from Sunrise Mountain who was diagnosed with a brain tumor in 2008.
It was devastating. It's devastating for any parent, for anyone to get any kind of news like that.
Doctors were able to remove 95% of the tumor, but part of it settled on the optic nerve on his eye. 2 more surgeries have attempted to straighten the eye, with another one scheduled for January.
How many times do you visit the hospital, would you say, in the last couple of years?
Probably about 10 times.
And that's why Savina thinks Tyler is more than just a Christmas gift.
Actually, he's a blessing. He's a blessing to Julian.
A picture of Julian and Tyler will be on the Jumbotron while Tyler takes his swings in the home run derby. And when he gets back from Florida, he'll sign and give his first home run ball to his 10-year-old inspiration.
Yeah, that first one's going to be the best one, I think.
Julian's healthy enough to be playing Little League again. And Tyler says he's looking forward to going to one of his games this year, because that's what friends do for each other.
Kind of feel like you have a good friend for life in Tyler?
Yeah, Tyler's a really great friend.
To be able to finally take everything that I've learned and give it to somebody else and show them what I've, known all this time, it's an awesome feeling.
Well, Savita told me Julian still gets an MRI every 6 months to make sure the tumor isn't spreading. The Home Run Derby is being streamed online, and the Zamoras plan on having people over to watch it on Friday. Pretty cool story there.
Yeah.
Nice holiday story.
Yeah,
Story. Definitely a heartwarming tearjerker.
Absolutely, and a local kid who's playing baseball is doing that. It's pretty cool.
That's great. Thanks, Scott. We'll be right back.
This holiday season, give your family the greatest gift you can. Don't drink and drive.
Golightly & Associates, 222-3333.
Chapman Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram is offering a big gift to all of you who made us #1. Join us as we broadcast live Friday, December 28th. The Invoice Reveal event continues through the end of the year. See what we paid before you make your deal. Save thousands on new Ram trucks, low monthly payments on Dodge Darts and Chrysler 200s, plus savings on new Jeeps. Come in today before the end of 2012. And remember to watch us live Friday, December 28th, only at Chapman Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram on East Sahara and Mojave.
Station Casino's $1 million holiday cash giveaway. Win your share of over $90,000 tonight. Drawings at 8:15 p.m. with guaranteed cash winners at every Station Casino in Fiesta. 45 $1,000 winners, 72 $500 winners, 45 $250 winners. Swipe your boarding pass and get 10 free entries every day. Earn more entries every time you play. The $1 million holiday cash giveaway, because you love the holidays and we love locals.
Tis the season. The season to save at Planet Nissan. Get what you wished for. Big savings. New Sentras, $13,988. All new 2013 Ultimas, $19,988 or $159 a month. All new 2013 Rogues, $18,988. And brand new Frontiers, $16,977. Plus, get free navigation with any new car purchase and 0% financing on virtually every new Nissan or no payments for 1 year. It's the season to save at Planet Nissan. We are #1 in Nevada, #1 in the West, #1 for a reason. Planet Nissan.
Why is everybody in such a hurry? Because it's the final 100 hours of the Ford year-end celebration. Last chance to get the best deals of the year on America's freshest lineup. Hurry in for the great mileage. Hurry in for the latest technology. The clock is ticking, so hurry to the final 100 hours of Ford's year-end celebration before everything's gone. And one more thing. Hurry.
Get up to $28.95 cash back and no charge sync and sound on Focus. Or $500 cash back plus $500 year-end bonus cash on Fusion.
So visit your Southern Nevada Ford stores today.
0.9% financing for 60 months is our final offer. It has to be. It's the end of the year. The Honda year-end clearance is your final chance to get the Honda you want with the best deal of the year. 0.9% financing for 60 months. That's this year's final offer. Okay, want another one? How about Civics for $139 a month? Less than $5 a day. You spend more than that on wrapping paper. Don't wait. Tear into Finley Honda, Desert Honda, or Finley Honda Henderson today.
Well, having to start over tonight at 11, how local first responders made sure that a family of 11 had a holiday to remember. Plus, it was a wild and crazy year in politics. We count down the most outrageous moments and characters of 2012. That is sure to be a fantastic list.
Been a big year, yeah. Thanks for watching 8 News Now at 6. We always stay with us. 8 News Now on our website as well. Have a Merry Christmas. Take a look at all those Santas.
Merry Christmas.